another episode. If you've been watching any of these videos lately in order, you may know that I've been working down in South Florida for a couple of months now. And right now I'm home, as you maybe could tell, because we've got a little break for holiday stuff. And so I'm up here, and of course, while I was away, I ordered some things. So I came home to a bunch of packages here to open up. So I thought we'd do a little mail day video and go open these things up and see what else I've picked up. So let's dig in. From Chandler, Indiana, we've got Teen Generate and their album Savage. This is a punk band from Japan, I'm pretty sure. I have one other CD by them. Back when I used to work at Broadway Video in the mid 2000s, my buddy Memphis Mike, who worked there in the offices, introduced me to this band. And I had their record, I think it's called Get Action, I think is what it is. I'm pretty sure that's the one. Really liked them, kind of like really great punk band, fast, quick, really good. They don't have a ton of records. They have maybe their outputs 2 or 3. Actually, I take that back. I have a second CD by them, which I think is kind of like a compilation. Maybe they put out like singles and stuff. There's a compilation that I want to say is called Smash Hits, but I'm not positive. I'll have to double check. It's probably right behind me, but I'm too lazy to take a look. Here we go. I don't know why I didn't think of this. I'm so used to, in all these years, not having these up, so I don't remember that they're right behind me. Where are they? So this is Get Action, and this is, I was right, Smash Hits. So these are the 2 CDs I have by them. And now I got a third called Savage. I looked this up online just to see if anybody was selling it or had a copy. I got it from eBay or Discogs, and found this and found it fairly cheap, not too expensive, although it wasn't, it wasn't easy to find really cheap. I kind of lucked out, but really happy to have this. I think they split up. I don't know what year. I don't know if they've ever played shows over here in New York or in Los Angeles or whatever, but I feel like it would have been really cool to see them live. But really cool punk band. If you're not familiar with them, check them out. Teen Generate. I almost screwed up their name. From Brookfield, Wisconsin, Gun Club and their album Fire of Love. Been looking to pick this one up for a little while. I know there's a like an expanded or an anniversary reissue or something of this record, but this is not that. This is just the actual album with no bonus stuff on here. They were on the great Slash Records. Slightly familiar with this band. I know them. I know a few of their tunes. Never owned anything by them. I know this album considered a classic. So I finally picked it up. I saw that reissue with the bonus stuff. That might even be like a 2-disc thing. I'm not really sure, but it's got a bunch of bonus stuff. But I saw that not too long ago, last summer in Monster Music down in South Carolina, and I almost picked it up, but I just, it was brand new. It wasn't used or anything like that, and I just didn't want to spend the dough at the moment on that, so I kind of passed it up. So found this on eBay or wherever, and finally got it, and I can't wait to dig into this one. I'm really excited to check this out, because everybody whose opinion I trust really raves about this album, so looking forward to it. From Acton Vale, Quebec, Canada, we have the Dirt Mitts. I'm trying to remember where I heard of this band. I can't remember where it was. I heard a song by them. Maybe it was on YouTube. I just saw it and it sounded interesting. I just listened to it and I kind of liked it, and then looked up the album and found it on Discogs, and really pretty good, really cheap, and decided to grab it. kind of almost like a blind buy in a way, you know, because I really am not that familiar with it other than just one song. And I think the band is no more. This brand new up in Canada whenever this came out, at some record store or whatever called Sam. $21.99. That's a lot. I got it for I think $5. Brand new, sealed. How about that? There's the CD. So again, I know one song by these guys, and kind of, you know, just alternative, you know, just alternative rock band. Maybe a little kind of garagey sounding. Something else in here. Oh, this is like a, I guess this is their record label, Sonic Union Records. Little catalog to order. Some stuff from their artists on. Again, what year did this come out? Let's see, is it on the CD? It's not. I don't know what year this was, but I don't think you care. Anyways, that's the Dirt Mitts. Looking forward to checking out this whole record, expecting some great things, and just kind of discovering a new band that doesn't exist anymore, so it probably won't matter. From Denmark, some more international stuff. We've got Shout Out Louds with their album Our Ill Wills. Hey. So, I might need to replace that. It's a little banged in. So, Shout Out Louds, alternative band. I'm not that familiar with the background so much about them. I have Howl Howl Gaff Gaff, really good record. Check that out. So this, I don't know where this falls in their catalog. Came out in 2007. Like I said, alternative rock band, really good. Inside the booklet, what is that? Oh, it's like something like an explosion going off. I actually have this CD already. I bought it, I guess in the US it came out in a digipack, but the digipack was all like completely banged up and just tore apart. So I think I got it like at a $1 bin or something like that. So I decided to pick up a new version. This is in like a jewel case, and replace my old banged up copy. So, you know, why not? Sometimes it seems kind of stupid to do that, but you know, I'm down there in Florida working and making some pretty good money, so sometimes I'll spend it on stuff I probably shouldn't. But, you know, cool band. If you're not familiar with them, check them out. I say that about everything. From Germany, it's funny, I don't remember ordering this much stuff from like foreign lands. We have Sahara Hot Nights and their latest record, Love in Times of Low Expectations. And how's about that? They autographed the booklet. I didn't know that was part of the deal. Sahara Hot Nights, one of my favorite bands. They started out as kind of a punk alternative band. Then as their albums kind of they were released, they kind of started sounding a bit more, you know, their last couple records that were kind of a little more poppy sounding, a little more polished. I liked them, but I wasn't crazy about them. There were definitely like a handful of songs on them that I really dug, but I kind of missed them playing guitars and playing those kind of punk pop songs, you know. This just came out in 2022. It's been like 10-something years since their last record, and it was surprising that they even put out a new record. I mean, there was no bad blood as far as I know with the band members. It just kind of seemed like they just kind of were going in different directions, and then suddenly, I guess last year, it was kind of hinted at that maybe they were doing something, and lo and behold, this comes out. And they toured overseas a little bit for this in the summer. This didn't come out in the United States. You know, I had to order this from, I think directly, directly from like the band or something. That's how I got this, and that was the only way to get it. It's not available here in the United States, you know, unless maybe somebody picked some up for an import or something. But you know, I'm interested to hear it. Like I said, I know it's kind of more that pop, polished sort of sound that they've kind of become near, you know, their last couple records. But you know, it's still a band I really like, and I'm kind of interested to hear. And you know, I'm kind of fingers crossed. Maybe it'll end up being a lot more interesting than I'm kind of expecting. I don't want to sound like I'm shitting on one of my favorite bands, but it's just the direction that they've kind of gone in the last few records hasn't really been my kind of thing. But you know, whatever. Still worth picking up and putting in the collection. Coming from Laverne, California, this big box can only mean one thing. 4 CDs. No, of course this has got to be vinyl, right? It is vinyl. It is the new Yeah Yeah Yeahs album, Cool It Down. Speaking of favorite bands like Sahara Hot Nights, this is another one of my favorite bands. And this is the record that they just put out. It's very similar to Sahara Hot Nights. Yeah Yeahs, you know, they didn't break up or anything, but their last record came out in 2013, I think. So it's been like 10 years since they put out a record. And they've done some touring, some like anniversary shows and stuff over the years, but no new records, you know. And really couldn't wait when I heard that they were finally putting out an album. And really excited to dig into this and listen to it. Again, you know, I mean, similar to the Sahara Hot Nights, I've heard like maybe 1 or 2 songs from this new record. I kind of purposely tried not to really listen because I pre-ordered this, I want to say in May, and it just came out in October maybe. So I kind of purposely avoided listening to any of the songs that were online or whatever, because I just, you know, I knew I had the record coming. I wanted to experience it that way. It's a gatefold. This is on one side, you've got some kind of sort of lithography kind of thing. Oh no, it's a booklet. Kind of interesting stuff. On the other side is the record. Oh, and I pre-ordered this, so I got to choose. It should be this kind of like funky vinyl, yeah. Kind of weird swirl, white and blue. Oh, it's kind of like translucent. It's kind of like translucent blue. I don't know if you really can pick that up, but you know what? When I stop this video, I'm going to probably throw this on right away and take a listen to it, because like I said, I've heard kind of 1 or 2 songs sort of from that record. I couldn't avoid it, and they were okay. I mean, Yeah Yeah started out as art punk band. As the years went by, their music started to sound a little, I don't know if polished is the right word, but it started having a little bit more of a kind of guitar, electronic, synth kind of sound to it. I still liked all their records. Their last one, Mosquito, was my least favorite, but it's still about half of it I really liked. So this one, the 2 songs maybe that I've kind of heard parts of sounded like more of that. So again, going in, hopefully, you know, I'll really dig it, and you know, it'll surprise me, but we'll see. So that's everything that I got in the mail, that I'm back up here home, heading back to Florida in probably 2 weeks, and maybe I'll order some more stuff, who knows. But anyways, thank you for watching. If you're familiar with any of these records, let me know what you think of them, and we'll see you another time. Take it easy.